Yo, yo, yo. It's D.Arthur in the building. I'm talking to you guys today about why you'll get more attention from women while you're on retention. You'll start getting more attention from women when you go on semen retention, and you'll quote unquote have, let's say, superpowers, meaning it just seems like everything that you do is more of an ease than compared to of a struggle. When you relapse, you'll just have a lot more energy, and you just be more in sync with life. Basically, you'll be more compatible with life. You'll start noticing that things are just going your way, and you're really just gonna have a very flow like state when you're on retention, and your energy and your aura and just everything about you is going to skyrocket to the point where woman attraction is inevitable, meaning it's unavoidable, meaning if you do start talking to a woman and you give her, like, let's say, stern eye contact and stuff like that, she's probably going to be more attracted to you when you're on retention than when you're not. And this really helps you with anything that you really want to do. If there's ever a time where you weren't getting the support from the choosing signals, the attraction from women that you really, really wanted, all you have to do is retain for a longer period of time, and then eventually you'll start getting the woman attraction. You really start becoming who you really want to be, and this becomes easy. This becomes a lot easier while you're on semen retention. But when you relapse, it's more of I have to do this, I have to do this, I have to go to the gym, I have to go to work, I have to build a business, I have to do this, I have to do this, instead of I get to do this. You're just going to be more of your true self, very, very alpha. You're going to care less, and you're going to move in silence, and you're going to finally hit the hammer on the head with whatever you were trying to, let's say, bring into this world. Whether it's your business, whether it's your job, whether it's your work, whether it's something, you're gonna be in a very flow-like state, which means that everything seems to be a lot easier for you. And this is what is attractive, because when you've relapsed, you're just very dull. You're in a dull-like state. You're very, very shallow. You don't think things thoroughly, and if you live your life like that, you're slowly digging your own grave. But if you have more, let's say, intention, you're more purposeful with everything that you do. You do things on purpose instead of doing things just to do it, and you have, let's say, an energy field that is very, let's say, intriguing. People are gonna start following you. You're gonna be the man. You're gonna look like you're this thing called an advancing man. An advancing man is someone who always seems like he's in his purpose, and he's always reaching for the next big thing, and he's always looking like he's advancing in life. He's always progressing. There's always things that he's doing that makes him just very attractive to people. He just seems like he knows what he's doing, and he has a zest, and he has, let's say, a passion for life. And this is what women and even men alike find the most interesting. Because if you have, like, a zest for life, if you have a passion for life, if it looks like you actually have things handled in your life, a lot of people don't have their business handled. And if they don't have their business handled, they're going to look to the next man to see who does. And the man who does usually has the most value in the room. The man who does usually has the most value when it comes to society. Because there's a lot of people who are just who are slowly digging their own graves, slowly dying inside, slowly looking for, let's say, the weekend, slowly looking for external validation, and don't really have any core sense of being. But if you can retain on a consistent basis, you're gonna have the X factor when it comes to anything. when you're proposing a new business plan, when you're talking to a woman, when you're trying to attract her, it's going to be very, very interesting and intriguing on your end. And the thing is, in order to, let's say, attract, let's say, the woman that you really want to, you're just gonna have to you're obviously just gonna have to level up and everything. You're gonna have to retain. You're gonna have to hit the gym. You're gonna have to work on your creative skills and outside of, let's say, your job. Work on something that feels your passion. Just be a very well-rounded man. And let's say if you want, let's say, the next big thing when it comes to, let's say, woman attraction, that's what you're gonna have to do. Because if you're just doing things, if you don't have, let's say, a zest for life, or you're not passionate about anything, it's really hard to attract high quality women. Because the better you feel about yourself and the better you feel about your life, that usually tends to sub-communicate with other people. If it seems like you're always looking at the worst case scenario, you're always looking at L's, you're always looking at the worst thing that could happen, or if we're doing something and you're always looking at what possibly, the first thing you always say is what possibly could go wrong, and that's the first thing that you think, and that's the first thing that you act on, then you're really not going to attract the type of people that you really want to attract, because your energy is attracting lower vibrational people to you. So in order to attract the woman that you want, the people that you want, the friends that you want, the business that you want, the life that you want, your energy has to be outstanding. It has to be very, very vibrant and very, very capable. It has to just be hitting on all cylinders. And then once you can do this on a consistent basis, you're easily going to attract the right quality of people in your life, the right type of woman in your life, the right type of friends in your life, the right type of life that you want. Because there's so many people always hating on some other people, always looking for what the next big thing is, as far as to get, let's say, lit, or always trying to see the new crave and stuff like that. And people who live like this are going to attract lower vibrational people. Low energies attract low energies. High energies attract high energies. So, like I said, if you want to attract the right type of person, the right type of people, the things that you really want, that lifestyle, that autonomy to do whatever you want, whenever you want, the freedom to be able to do whatever you really want, you have to have high energy. And the opposite of this is low energy. And once you have low energy, you're going to have a low energetic life. So, I mean, you're the creator of all things. You're the creator of the person that's in your life. You're the creator of the people that is in you're the creator of how your money is made. You're the creator of everything. And if you want a high quality, high value life, you're going to have to become a high value man. You're going to have to become high value in order to attract high value things. Because a lot of guys want high value. They want the super sexy supermodel and the super extravagant lifestyle and all these, and that super nice car and all these things. But their actions are very 95%ish. Their actions are very like everybody else. Is like our pack. Their mentality is very sheep-like. It's very sheep-like. It's very beta. It's very looking at the worst possible things, being the victim. The thing is that really high value people, in their minds, they don't even know what fear is, or they don't even look at anything as an L or anything like that, because their hardwired mind has become to the point where they made it to the point where it only looks for the possibilities and things and the positive side of things. It doesn't even see the worst part about things. And this is quite literally the difference. You have to kind of rewire and hardwire your mind to see the good in every single thing. Because if you keep on looking for the worst possible things are going to come up in your life easily. And you're always going to be hating something, and people are always going to There's other people are always going to do things that always make you mad, and you're always just going to be you're always going to be thinking about, how can I do this, how can I make this better, but your energy is definitely not there. So change your mindset, change your energy. And on semen retention, the reason why we like to talk about retention is because you automatically gain that sense of high energy while you're on retention, which makes you a very high valuable man, which then creates a very high valuable life, which then attracts the high valuable people that you really want to attract. That makes sense. So the point of this is, high energy equals a high valuable life. Low energy equals victim mentality, equals the L's and low vibrational people. So take it for what you want. Like, comment, subscribe below, and we will see you in the next one.